and princess. They have some foundation, want to recover and also want to actually, I think, not recover the lands and forests, and mostly is to help the poor people. They get money, and also for most like Chinese and our grouping, and to get a farmer and be rich. So, and we Kazakh Bank, President Kazakh Bank in the land. So they, because their family destroyed the forest, so they are becoming sad or desert. So he coming to later want to recover the forest and to go into planning to do the we call the forest and economic. So we help them to growing Thai herb because for their farmer can get an income. So that's last year we donation one of our Chinese and superfines and medicine device and for transfer the Thai herb to the superfine powder for attraction for more efficient for cures. So last year we with Thai in first agriculture and international third agriculture forum in Nam province. So we also have many of our Chinese side and from Yunnan province, from Shanghai and from Beijing come get together to opening these ceremonies. And that is traditional medicine. So we also last year actually in 2019 we established the Sino-Thai traditional medical research center with Royal Strapon academic. Last year, she also visiting our Shanghai Institute of Medical again, and to strong both sides and research in both sides. So that's the organization Shanghai Traditional Medicine University of the China Traditional Medicine together, and also our Chinese academic science. And both the institute, one is Institute of Medicals, Institute of Organic Chemistry, to help both sides to discover the new activity compound from the Thai herb and also Chinese and herb. And so that's a project we are still keep going on, and more projects involving this institute. So, and finally, and I think this morning we have a guide is how to tailor exchange, and actually, and we also help the Chinese and many of the university to recruit the Thais and students to Chinese university, especially for top Chinese universities such as our University of Castor, University of the Zhejiang University, Shanghai Jiao Tong University, and especially in our Chinese University of Chinese Academy of Science, we have financial support for ASEAN students, either professor to come into our Chinese Academy of Science for doing a short-time research. And for students, we have financial support for them coming to China for PhD student study or either for master study. So we welcome the both Thais and science can apply the pipeline program, you're interested, you can come, we can send a program for you. You can download for our Chinese academic science web page. So we both sides and we get the training. We also send our people to Thai and struggling university or Masibo University for get training. Yeah. So that's on both sides. We, especially in high-end medical and high-end science, and so we can both sides to get more exchange in there. So when we come to the Bangkok, we first join the open lab is with SCG. That is because SCG she is a diversity and she doing smart city and also environmental and also for clean energy. So we have a committee, study committee to help both sides. What introduction of what SCG need and what our can do in China. So we introduce such as the Ziwei and the Jintech and Wake Up and also Shanghai Tech University and Cast Energy Institutes and only transferred quite a lot of project to the SCG. So SCG because they also know the China very well because they have an office in China. So we both sides and the cooperation very smooth and they can select what they want to transfer, especially those years. And they also invested almost 10 million and smart project in Thailand. And also they introduced 1 million was and biomass and gasifications and the plant now is under operations. So last week we also have signed MOU with PTT and we list our roles and we focus on some other areas such as field science research and education and meeting operation in with with PPT and such as robot and drum and also carbon dioxide captures and coating technology, and so we can go in together for a sustainable and societies. So and we both sides and sign agreements, transfer our Chinese and some more technology to the PPT. And let's also PPTs they have industrial tunes. So we both sides have agreements. And so in the future, we transfer the Chinese and entrepreneurs and start up company in PPTs and industrial tunes. That is that in IEC and in Bangkok. So we have a promotion. Most of the Chinese. Chinese industrial cooperation. So both sides we have many of the, especially China Economic Investment Institute, and also have innovation future of the industrial. Actually, this morning, Professor Liu mentioned that how GDP in China is growing almost 46 years. In the future, how to let GDP can keep growing? So that's needed technology, need science. So we in China now we have wholly asked our research people can doing high tech, can doing more also we have also basic research and for the future. So that is why we have want to bring most research people. We want to face the society and also face the economic growth. So that's our duties. And our Chinese academic science, we have a university in we call it is a fusion of the science and the economic. So in our Shanghai Advanced Institute, we have we call it Scientic, a fusion of the scientific with cultures, fusion of scientific with finance, also scientific with education. So we have faced our economic and growing to do some research. That is some of the model of Chinese academic science. So let's maybe I think I don't mention again is United Imaging. These are some cases how to our 10 years ago we built a team for doing imaging technology to advance and research. Then 10 years later, they are going to list the company in Chinese stock market. Now they are doing cover all of the imaging instruments in China. That is also in the world is a third company doing the imaging facility and instrument for the medical surgery in China. So, and the second one is I think when in COVID-19, we collaborated with Masito University and joined the research on the Thai herb and the Chinese herb to treatment COVID-19. So we and the first publication 3D protein structure of the COVID-19 in the world. That is we cooperation on both sides. This paper is citation is quite high in the world. So that's leading by our Professor Yao, academic from our Shanghai Tech, and supporting by our Guangxi province and Asian province project. So this is we are both sides and together in cooperation with Masito University. And these are the sandbox. I think we are now currently fully support this project and for the recover the environmental and recover the forest in non-province. So that's led by the president of the Casicon and the bank. So they have also for this project they established on one of the Casicon agriculture to have local economic and get out the ports. So that's my presentation. Thank you, Bob.
Thank you very much. ขอเสียงปรบมืออีกครั้งให้ด้วยนะครับ May technology continue to bridge nations, spark innovation, and strengthen our shared future. Thank you once again, Dr. Jiang Biao. Ladies and gentlemen, before we start our next session, may I inform our Chinese researchers once again, the translation headsets are now available at the station on your right-hand side, so please proceed to collect one. แล้วก็ต่อไปนะครับเราจะเป็นการนำเสนอเรื่องของหัวข้อไทยจีนร่วมขับเคลื่อนเทคโนโลยีเพื่ออนาคต Shaping Tomorrow Thailand-China Tech Cooperation